Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. This time we're going to be doing something a little bit different.
Yeah, this one's going to be really interesting. We're diving into Arabic today.
And not just like speaking Arabic or, reading Arabic, but listening to it.
The sound of the language.
Yeah, and specifically a really beautiful recitation of Surah Ar-Rahman. It's a chapter from the Quran, which is the central religious text of Islam.
Right, and this particular surah is known for its lyrical beauty and this repetition that it uses. It
Yeah.
makes it very,
Almost hypnotic.
yes.
Yeah, and we have a YouTube video that features this recitation, and I think to get us started, we should just listen to a little bit of it. I mean, I know a lot of us, myself included, don't understand Arabic, but I think it'll give us a sense of like the sound and the rhythm of the language.
Yeah, the musicality.
Yeah. Audio clip of the recitation from the YouTube video plays for 10 seconds.
Wow.
Pretty powerful, right?
Very.
I mean, even not understanding a word of it, there's
Yeah.
so much emotion in there.
Yeah, I think what really gets me is the intonation, the way the reciter uses pauses and emphasis.
It's like he's building something.
Yes. It's sonic architecture,
That's a great way to put it. It's like, yeah, there's a structure to it.
with layers of meaning and emotion.
Totally. And, this got me thinking, Arabic is spoken by, what, hundreds of millions of people?
At least. It's one of the most widely spoken languages in the world.
Right, and it's got such a long history.
Yeah, centuries and centuries of history, and the influence, oh my gosh.
It's everywhere.
It's not just communication. You see Arabic's influence in science, math, art, philosophy. I mean,
Cultures and civilizations, yeah.
all shaped by this language.
But I know you've studied Arabic pretty extensively.
I try. It's a fascinating language.
So tell me, for someone like me who only knows English, what makes Arabic so challenging to learn?
Oh, so many things. But one of the biggest hurdles is the sound system. They have sounds that we just don't have in English. Like, they literally don't exist in our language.
Really? Like, give me an example. What kind of sound?
Okay, so in that clip we just heard, the reciter used a sound represented by the letter,
Okay.
and it's this, like, voiceless, uvular stop.
Uvular. Okay, so that means is...
It's made by stopping the airflow at the back of your mouth,
Oh,
like near your uvula. We don't have that in English.
wow. And there are other sounds, too.
Oh, yeah, tons, like the letters E and...
I mean, those look kind of like an H.
Right, but they're totally different sounds. Ease is a voiceless pharyngeal fricative. It's like...
Okay, now you're just using big words.
Sorry, it basically means you're constricting the airflow at the back of your throat,
Got it.
while ease is a voiceless glottal fricative,
So where's that coming from?
expelling air through a slightly open glottis. So very different, very subtle, but it changes the entire meaning of a word.
So I imagine transcribing Arabic phonetically is like a nightmare.
It's a challenge for sure. You have to use all these symbols that aren't even in the standard international phonetic alphabet.
Wow. That just shows you how much is packed into the original language that you just can't translate.
Absolutely. You lose so much in translation. The wordplay, the rhythm.
The emotion.
Yeah. Like, there's a phrase in Surah Ar-Rahman, Akina idal isa saganatai. And it roughly translates to, then which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? But in Arabic, it's so much more powerful, the way it flows.
Right. It's like trying to explain what chocolate tastes like to someone who's never had it.
Exactly.
You can say sweet, creamy, but they won't really get it.
Until they take a bite.
Exactly. Speaking of which, I have to point out that the YouTube video we're listening to, which is from Zikrullah TV, actually has some really beautiful visuals too.
Oh, right. The calligraphy.
Yeah, and other imagery, and it really adds another dimension to the recitation.
And, calligraphy is an art form so closely tied to the Arabic language.
Yeah, the way the letters flow, it's stunning.
It really enhances the meaning of the words.
So even though we focus mostly on the audio here, I really encourage everyone to check out the video too.
It really showcases how language is a multi-sensory experience.
Totally. So I guess the big takeaway here is that even without understanding the words, we can still appreciate the beauty and power of a language just through its sound.
Absolutely. It makes you think, how does hearing a language just purely through sound change our understanding of it?
Yeah, it's a great question. And for everyone listening, I challenge you to go out and find more examples of Arabic recitation, or maybe even start learning the language yourself.
There's a whole world of beauty and complexity waiting to be discovered.
Definitely. And who knows, maybe we'll even do another deep dive into a different language sometime soon.
That would be fun.
All right, thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time.
See you then.